Hi, welcome to the NFPA LiNK YouTube channel. This page is dedicated to answering any question or challenge you have related to electrical and life safety, and we're going to use NFPA LiNK to do it. The easy-to-use digital access to NFPA codes and standards. Today we've been asked to review the important points of residential laundry areas. Let's get started. From your desktop browser, you would select the NFPA LiNK homepage, which we have here. There's two ways to do this. We're going to select direct, then we're going to go to equipment, and we will select clothes dryer, and you'll see we have a residential laundry area here. The second way to do it, which is most likely the way you would do it, is again select direct, space, then you're going to go to laundry room or laundry area, and you will see that that is here. The first thing we need to know is, what is a laundry area? The NEC defines a laundry area in Article 100 as an area containing or designed to contain a laundry tray, clothes washer, or clothes dryer, and that would go basically right there. So general receptacles. So once we know what the area is, we can kind of talk about the general receptacles. And we're going to start out in 210.8a, which requires all 125 volt through 250 volt receptacles supplied by a single phase branch circuit 150 volts or less to ground, installed in laundry areas to be GFCI protected, no matter where they are installed, and this includes an electric clothes dryer. Dealing with 220.12, this would require arc fault circuit interrupter protection, or AFCI protection, in the laundry area for all of the 120 volt single phase 15 or 20 amp branch circuits. In 210.52F, you will see that it requires at least one receptacle to be in areas that are designated for laundry equipment. Now there are some exceptions to this in 210.52F, and you will see there's just a couple. But basically you have to have a receptacle in there for the equipment. We have tamper resistant, so also any of the 15 or 20 amp 120 volt and 250 volt receptacles. So the dryer is over the 15 or 20 amp typically, and that would not require it to be tamper resistant, but the other 15 and 20 amp 120 volt receptacles would require tamper resistance. Now we'll just click the back button and we'll select residential and this laundry lighting area. Now this is covered in Article 210.70a, and it requires a wall mounted switch to control a lighting outlet. And it has to be installed in every habitable room. And as you see, this is a habitable room and it would require such. Now, because it's fed by a 15 or a 20 amp branch circuit, as we previously had seen, this lighting branch circuit would also require arc fault protection. Now we're going to talk about the appliance-specific receptacles. Now there are certain receptacles that are appliance specific. Your dryer receptacle would be appliance specific. Your receptacle behind the washer would be appliance specific. So 210.50C requires the specific receptacles for the clothes washer or dryer be located within 6 feet of the equipment. This helps prevent the use or misuse of extension cords. Now the 15 or 20 amp 120 volt single phase equipment specific receptacle for the washer would require AFCI protection. And as discussed previously, the equipment receptacles require GFCI protection as outlined in 210.8a. Another note to be aware of is that those have to be readily accessible. So it may require GFCI protection, or the GFCI be located somewhere else. Now, the branch circuit requirements are found in 210.52 has to have dedicated laundry circuit. So that's 210.11c2 actually. In addition to the number of branch circuits required by other parts of this code, it's required to be fed by a 20 ampere branch circuit. Now, sometimes laundries are big enough, or they have enough equipment, or they may have multiple laundry areas, and this may require multiple laundry dedicated circuits, and those would be 20 amps for each one. Now, this branch circuit, when you're calculating the load for your service, is calculated at 1500 volt amperes, and we'll see that in 220.52, and that's B. If there's more than one, it is 1500 per branch circuit, and then you would be subjecting that to the demand factors in table 220.42. We hope this review has answered many of your questions around residential laundry areas. Be sure to visit nfpa.org/link and give LiNK a try if you haven't already. As you just saw, LiNK is truly a window to productivity.